Hey, all you people out there in YouTube land. Hope you're all doing good. It's been a while with this whole COVID-19 thing going on. You know, everybody's staying at home. Haven't really been doing much riding. I want to do another review on my 2016 Royal Enfield Classic Desert Storm. Well, since my last video, let's see, we'll go with this plaque. I think this is called the Queen's symbol or Queen something. I can't remember. I'm really bad on that. I put it on around over winter. I forgot about it. But anyway, if you look it up, I guess it's really popular back on the bikes whenever they were over in England and everything. So the Queen's Mark, maybe that's what it was. It's all brass. I had to straighten it out. I put some tape behind it, brass screws and everything, and it's doing good. The other thing you can see is the saddlebags, or the panniers. They are Royal Enfield. I got those off of eBay. They came from India. I like the green. I was going to go with the black, but I was afraid that they would fade into gray. Whereas of these, hopefully just fade into light green. So we'll see how it goes. I put the stock exhaust back on. The old exhaust, well, not the old exhaust, but the aftermarket exhaust I had on it was too short. It came under the bags. I was afraid that it was going to burn the bags, and it started discoloring really bad. You could see where it was starting to get blue because of the cheap chrome and the baffles in it, I guess. But I think it looks better with the stock exhaust anyway. Sounds good too. Another thing you can see is the Royal Enfield Himalayan handlebars. Way better than the stock ones that came on this bike over here. I saw in India and some of the other countries that they look more like the Royal Enfield style handlebars instead of like we have like a cafe racer style handlebar that these bikes came with. It was really uncomfortable, hard on the wrist and the elbows riding long periods of time. But you can see I had to put this clock and this thermometer on here because of the gnarls, I guess you could say, for the mounts for the Himalayan, to cover those up, obviously. But this clamp here, when it clamps on and everything, it's fine. I haven't had a problem with it. It never came loose. I did all this around winter, in the early spring. My old bags that I had, my leather ones, I liked them. They were really nice, but they weren't big enough for what I wanted to do, and it didn't give it the look I wanted. So I reached out to Farmer Troy, and going to try to figure out how to get those to him. Hopefully, you know, I can just mail them to him or something, you know, because of this whole COVID thing. But I think they'll look really good on his bullet. So we'll see how that goes. And then maybe he can, you know, do a little review on those bags. I did a review on them when I had them. They're really great, and they still look brand new. The other thing I have is the plaque for the front fender. I think it's called the pedestrian cutter or something like that. If anybody knows more of this stuff than I do, leave a comment. Really appreciate it. And I got more era correct tires. They're Dunlops. I forget the name. I'll try to find the name and put it in the description. I ordered them. I got them sitting at home. I put a 418 in the rear, and I got a 3.25 for the front. I've looked online and some reviews of other people that is the biggest tire that you can put on them without rubbing, I guess. So I'm going to find out. And they're more of a tread. They're like an on and off-road tire tread, more like from back in maybe, I guess, the 50s with the BSAs and the Triumphs and obviously the Royal Enfields. It's more of a classic tire. Plus they're a little bigger, and maybe it'll give it a little bit better ride. I mean, these tires are great that it comes with, but they're street bike tires. Pretty much sport bike tires. I had these on. I got a little Ninja 250. I had the exact same tread and everything on those, and they ran great and everything. But they don't last real long. I mean, the back tire, it's already halfway gone, and you can see I got 2,116 miles on it. So they're really soft. But I mean, it rides good. It handles nice. I mean, I have no problems with this bike at all. It runs great. I didn't change the oil filter after winter. All I did was do an oil change because it only had like 600 miles on the oil. So I just drained that out to get that out of there, put all fresh oil in there with the oil filter, and then I'm going to do at its regular time, or I guess it'll be like oh, I don't know, another 500 miles or so, I'll have the regular oil and filter change and everything before the end of this year. I think that's it. I said a lot of the other stuff has been on there. The stickers, this thing, banner, or not banner, but tank strap. I got it. I'll try to remember and look for the name of the place I got it at. I'll put on the description. I think I did a review of it on my other videos. But all in all, it's been a great bike. It's fun. I really enjoy riding it. So, yeah, I really can't think of nothing else. Oh, and like Dick Whistles, I think always says, it's not miles, it's smiles that these bikes put on you. So that's another thing. But in another, you know, if Royal Enfield is discontinuing this bike, I don't see a problem still getting parts. They made so many of these bikes. And from a lot of the stuff that I've seen online, they are going to put a different engine in here. It looks like the Himalayan or half of the 650 engine. So curious to see how that goes. But with all that said and done, I'll end it there. And if you have a comment, leave it below. Everybody stay safe. See ya.